Race 15 of the TNR Touring Car 2022 season comes from Knockhill. 2 race wins already today for Dom. This is the 3rd race of the day. And who's going to get the best start? We've got Dom on pole once more. He leads away in the Renault. Behind BMW getting a cracking start, getting past Lee and alongside Andy as they head down towards turn 1. Lights on, but it is Dom who leads into turn 1 with Lee trying to make a move on Andy as well. Great move from Lee as he heads into turn 1 but gets it all crossed up. He goes over the curves, over the painted tarmac, and slots in 3rd place. However, Andy in 4th, Dubs is 5th, with Sam 6th, Tom 7th, and Mark last of the runners at the moment in the Astra. We've got a reduced grid here today at Knockhill. We've had no safety cars so far, and it's the top 3 getting away so far, being led by Dom in the Renault as we head down towards the real radio hairpin for the first time, and it's stayed really heavy on the brakes of the BMW. Slots up to the inside. Lee's going to go with him. Lee in 2nd place. Great driving, opportunistic driving from Lee as Mark goes wide into the gravel in the background, but he has made up the position. Mark up to 7th place now, and Dom trying to stay on the outside of Lee in turn 1, doing 1, possibly doesn't go. Lee almost makes a move on Dave at the same time, and the 3 of them just about getting through unscathed. A little bit of contact between Lee and Dom as Lee makes a mistake, bounces over the curve, gives a little bit of space to Dom. Dom sticks his nose up, but Dom realises the move's not quite on, doesn't go for it. But 2 times the race winner already so far today. Dom on an absolute charge, was on that pole position once again, but couldn't capitalise this time. Couldn't hold on to it on that first lap. Here's Andy having a good run in the Astra. He's had some pretty decent race results so far in the Astra this season, and he's had 2 7th places in Knockhill, so nothing too great as Dom goes wide. Andy up to 3rd place in the Astra now, and Sam, who is on the next on the mission, coming up the hill, trying to get alongside Andy, can't quite do it. The power of that Renault, who's normally sitting past, is a bit light. Almost contact, missed contact. Sam pushes Andy. Oh, big contact as Tom had nowhere to go, goes into Sam. Sam goes up and over. Andy's running track all on his own. Mark now in a brilliant position. Great driving by Mark as he gets up to 3rd place in the Astra. That's Astra's 3rd and 4th at the moment. Lee's still putting Dave under pressure for the win, for the lead of the race at the moment. Still early days in this one. And we've got Andy, Dom and Dubs very close together, with Tom and Sam obviously after that off some way further back. So Dave looks like he's just starting to stretch a bit of a lead over the Mercedes. As you expect, as the BMW warms its tyres up, he managed to get away on that first lap also. See if he manages to continue to break away, as tends to be the trend with the BMW once the tyres are up. If he can keep it on the island. Dom going massive sideways, and I think him and Dubs couldn't quite see how that started, but there was big contact. Well, it's probably quite small contact, but in the worst possible place. Perhaps Dubs feeling that he was guilty of that because he looks like he's giving the place back to Dom. So fair's fair from Dubs, but pretty full-on stuff going backwards into turn 1 there. Race lead stagnating a little bit. Gap staying fairly even. Who should we look at next then? I think the race lead is probably about as close as it's getting at the moment, but quite a gap. BMW first, Mercedes second, and obviously 3rd place there in the hands of Mark. And Andy also having a really good run in 4th at the moment in his Astra, a long way ahead of the rest of the pack. So will Andy pick up the season best finish? Actually, he did have a podium at Donington Park race 1, so race 4 of the season. First race at Knockhill Park. So where are we now? Lee's looking like it's starting to come down just a little bit. Is Lee on the march in Mercedes? Well, here we are on board with Mercedes as we head down towards the real radio hairpin for the 5th time of asking. Turns in, brilliant apex from Lee, as you probably come to expect. Looks a little bit closer to the BMW on the brakes, and then the BMW starts to pull away. That's just more the concertina effect than any differences between the cars. We'll just stay on board as we go through Ducky Stip. Missing the apex a little bit there, but keeping the car really well controlled. It does look like in the slower sections, just closing a little bit on the BMW at the moment, but still 2nd and a half between them, so decent gap thus far, and a little bit further back we've got Andy and Tom. Tom trying to close up on Andy, I should say. Tom's actually a fair way back there in 5th with Dom behind Dub, so 3 Renaults. Renault's not actually having the best of races here. No Renault in the top 4, which is quite a statistic really, because they have tended to be the class of the field. At the moment, top 4 all occupied by non-Renaults, and certainly no Renaults on the podium in this race at the moment. So yeah, very close between Dom and Tom. Just have a little on board with Dom. Race 1 and race 2 winner. Up over the hill. Just got a bit of a spring in his step. It's taken him a while to get his first touring car win. When you look at the speed this man's got. But like buses, they came in pairs, and possibly could have been 3 on the trot in this one, but I think it's going to forward from here. With that pole position start on the random grid, that would have played into the hands quite nicely, but just a little bit timid on the first lap. That's really closed up between the race leaders. Lee has taken chunks out of Dave on this lap, and there you can see visibly a massive difference, less than a second now between 2 race leaders. Down into the step, the flashing light bouncing over the curve, 2 wheels of BMW. Looks a little bit nervous, doesn't it? If you're watching on board with Lee here, it does look like BMW is just a little bit nervous, bouncing over the curve once more. I mean, it looks like the lines are good from Dave, but it just doesn't look like it's enough, because it looks like not only Lee's lines are just as good, but he's driving even harder and just eking that gap down. Superb driving from Lee. Because we have seen a few times this season the BMW gets out there, and if it can get into the lead, big lock up from Dave as they head down into the hairpin. We have seen a few times if the BMW gets its tyres up to temperature, it can then be a bit of a dangerous weapon, but these two have diced quite a few times this season it feels already. We had a really good tussle between them at Silverstone National, I think in the 3rd race, where I remember now, yeah, it was the 3rd race, and Lee very nearly won there. Is he going to manage it this time? It's as close as ever. This is the closest battle on track. Dom and Tom having a good battle for that. Let's have a quick watch of that, and there's Dubs getting involved as well, really. So Dom being shuffled down the order. Dom up to 5th, Dubs up to 6th, and Tom drops down to 7th, and Sam's a long way back in his Renault. But still battle on for the race lead, very, very close. Here we go again. Well controlled from the BMW coming out of the hairpin. Is it going to be enough? The BMW really decent pulling up the straight, but it does seem just a little bit more nervous on the brakes, and again 2 wheels in there bouncing skittish as BMW. And on board with Lee, will Lee get a good run through the chicane this time? Dave looking pretty on point, but just losing the back end of that BMW a little bit. We've got lights on the BMW, I think potential slowdown coming into play there. Brake lights straight into that, and just getting the brake lights in position ready for the next braking zone. And we'll go back to track side as we head down towards the hairpin. Will there be a move this time? More smoke for the BMW. Lee goes deep to claim a cutback, and the BMW squirming all over the show. Seems to have tuned its tyres up quite badly, which considering it's not exactly been a huge tussle for this race win earlier on in this race, you'd expect that the tyres would be pretty good, but definitely Dave struggling a little bit there. Lee getting the back out a bit, so you know that Lee is definitely pushing for this. This isn't just a walk in the park riding stretch. Mercedes not the quickest car around most circuits, but it has looked pretty handy today in the hands of Lee. It's actually the only Mercedes being run this season in the championship, and Lee has taken the 3rd and 4th already so far today. More bouncing from the BMWs at porpoises down the straight. I don't think that's downward he's doing that. I think that's just the stiffness on the setup that's doing that. Another little slide from the BMW, and again he's not looking too comfortable to come up over the line. It is Dave from Lee. The last time, asking, can we do it? on this very, very last lap of the race. Huge slide from the Mercedes driver as he heads down the hill. And this is crucial because these two are really leading the way in the championship as it stands. There is a drop score weekend to go for both of them, but as for everybody, Lee's going to try and go around the outside. It's Garloob on the final lap. He does it. He holds on to the outside. David in space. They're alongside one another. There is nothing to choose between them as they head down towards the final corner on the final lap. Lee to the outside, BMW, Dave to the inside. The inside has it, but will Lee manage to cut back? He tries to go all the way around the outside. More swerves to BMW. As we come up to the line, it's going to be not far off a photo finish, but the BMW just has it. Dave ahead of Lee. Superb driving from the pair of them. And we've forgotten about poor old Mark, who lugged the Astra home in third place. A great podium. Dom is going to head to the Renault backline. As we come up the hill, yep, Dom ahead of Tom. So there we are, and then we've got Andy just dropping the 6th towards the end of the race, Dubs the 7th, and Sam will complete the finishes in 8th place.